Hello, Otaku Fujoshi and the Anime Curious. My name is RandomSama613, and this is Anime Opinions. This week I'm going to review an anime from last year. I'm a little behind on my anime, and that is Love, Elections, and Chocolate. Love, Elections, and Chocolate is done by AIC Build. Some of their stuff includes Heaven's Lost Property, Haganai, Tenchi in Tokyo or Tenchi GXP, Amagami SS as well, which is in the same kind of vein as this, because this was formerly an adult visual novel and they adapted it into an anime, and it does show that. Which is a downside, unfortunately, but it's okay because that was basically what I was getting right into it. The animation is okay. It's not great. I've seen better from that particular season, but that's okay. It's fine. It's watchable. That's about all you need from it. The characters are interesting, at least. There is a decent amount of depth to them, which I do like. There are some who are slightly superficial, but they're not as important, or they don't go into who they are at all, which is okay. There are some genuinely touching and sweet moments. I, of course, can't think of any, but there are some good ones, and that does lend it to making it more watchable. I wouldn't say this is the most original thing because it's a harem. It basically is a harem anime. But there are some, because it is set within a school, and it is specifically set within a club that is a food club, and basically all they do is sit around all day and eat snacks and talk. So they're considered an excess club. And when the student elections are coming up, one of the front runners is the finance officer, and she's promising to shut down clubs that don't have a purpose or slash budgets, and the food club's going to get shut down. So the main character decides, after he's pretty much told, you're going to run for president because we don't want to lose the club, he's going to run for president. And that's the backdrop, which is interesting. It's a twist on the standard harem anime of them just being in school, which is nice. So that at least makes it interesting. The ending and the opening are okay, nothing to write home about. I've heard a lot better, even from that particular season. There's some actually really funny moments. A lot of them involve... in the first episode, there's a character whose father makes yaoi sticks. They're a type of cookie, basically, but they're in stick form. So they're product testing for him, and just it's the hilarity that ensues thereof, because the side character insists on feeding the main character, and it's really funny. I laughed about it, which is, that's part of the thing about these, is they're supposed to be funny, which is a good thing, and it did succeed on that. The biggest downside to this anime is it is predictable as sin. It is, I called every single flag. I knew exactly what was going to happen. It ended exactly as I predicted it would. There's some twisting that starts to occur around episode 8 or 9, so it does start to get a little more interesting then, but unfortunately that's not enough to redeem the predictability of the first 7 or 8 episodes, which is unfortunate because it's sort of good, but because it's so predictable, I couldn't enjoy it as much. And as I said, it shows its roots as an adult visual novel. For the first episode especially, there's a ton of still frames, which I don't mind, but I could tell that they basically came from the visual novel, and they didn't change much. So these were two big cons that definitely brought this series down. Overall, I'd recommend it if you're into generic harem anime that have some decent plot points, and it's 12 episodes, so you're not going to have a huge commitment. If you hate it, you can stop watching it. It's fairly forgettable, which is, that's fairly typical of harem anime for me. But what did you guys think of the anime? Did you actually like it? Or if you didn't like it, go ahead and leave something in the comments down below. If you want to see me do more videos, throw me a like. It lets me know I actually did something right. Or actually subscribe. I do put out a video every single week. And if I'm not going to, I will tweet about it on my Twitter. All my social stuff's also down in the description. So I'm RandomSama613. This has been Anime Opinions. And until next time, watch more anime.